pot holder with a laser cut wooden ring. We have two pieces of material here. I use actually two different rings. You can see them there. One's maple and then the other one's walnut. Laser cut. So step one is cut out your wooden ring. Then next is get your material together, and then we're going to go ahead and sew these pot holders up. It's a great maker project. Rings.
Go ahead and do a straight stitch, and then I'll teach you how to do a zigzag. So you're trying to keep it right through there. Hey, you guys are better than my 8-year-old. Oh,
whoa! Wow. We're gonna make a pot holder for Mother's Day. We have two nice fabrics, and then we've laser cut these wooden rings out, and that's gonna get sewn on to hang it.
So you can use whatever size square you want. And we're just using what? Probably an 8-inch square. I'm just guessing, looking at this. So what you're going to do is right sides together. The right side is the pretty side. So both pretty sides together. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pin this together. And basically what pinning does is make sure the fabric does not move.
It's a wood clamp of woodworking.
Yes. We're wood clamping using pins for fabric. And some of these here. The other thing is I have a double secret thing that my grandmother taught me. What we're going to do is we're going to sew all the way around, but we've got to leave an opening because we're going to turn it inside out. So we're going to start right here. We're going to go all the way around, but I want to remind myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this last pin, I'm making a little X. That says, Dolores, stop here. Okay, that's my stop here. So I'm going to go all the way around. Now, if you look at your sewing machine over here, you guys, this is an American-made machine, so this is actually in fractions. It has centimeters too. Most all garments that you make in the American market are what they call 5/8 seam allowance. That means it's 5/8 of an inch from the edge of your fabric to where your seam is going to be. You guys do that today. See how? And that just means it goes back.
And we're using a straight stitch?
Yes. For woven fabrics, we use a straight stitch. For knits, we use a very elongated zigzag. All right. So
you're all done sewing. Let's take a look, Reagan. So you're all done sewing it. Then you did the cross. Let's take a look at your ring.
You're going to use this to kind of press the seams out.
You like it?
And push them out.
Yeah. Sears Kenmore sewing machine. Electric motor drives that belt. What do you got going here, Max?
So the motor drives this belt, which takes this shaft, which I guess it runs it. It's not perfectly straight. I guess it would just offset.
Off that crank?
Yeah, off that crank. And then the crank continues in a shaft through here. And on the shaft there's a worm gear, which connects to the worm gear's counterweight for your different stitches.
So these different cams here are your different stitch patterns. So it actually takes a needle and that drives the offset on the needle.
And it continues through there. And once you get over here, it's got a counterweight attached to the shaft, so it can bring its full rotation back down. I thought this was really cool that it's just metal casted because of how old the machine is. And then the counterweight drives it's attached. There's a shaft attached to one end of the counterweight, and then that's what moves the needle up and down as you rotate it.
Here, let's go ahead and turn it on. Watch your hands. So there are 4 separate actions happening. One is a thread tightener, the needle drive. You see, we can turn this over. It spins about your fingers clear and you turn it on.
Yeah.
The
motor's not tight enough. I got you working out.
bobbin, and then the wheel action and the key.